Hi guys, Trisha here from Decisive Designs, bringing you another beautiful inspired tablescape. So, what's my inspiration this week and how I find them? I don't know. I just love different things, especially nature. And when I see it, I know. So, this is the HGTV Magazine from March. And yes, I got my copy today. Yesterday. And this beautiful home by Good Housekeeping. I don't know who it's by, but I love monochromatic and I love green and I love this setting. So I'm like, let me see if I can pull off colors like these, knowing that I love um, colors, right? So look at it, guys. The three pine trees in the background, right? The concrete patio, the fireplace, the steps that goes up, and all those beautiful windows, glass windows. Now, I've never had um, a lot of windows, especially that room over there. That must be bright and beautiful. But anyways, I love the colors. So I'm like, let me try this week. And I'm going to show you how I incorporated my colors due to that house. So I started with this sage green table cover, right? Which is beautiful with all these sparkle. And I had used this during the winter season. And it's part of Home Goods winter table cover. Don't know if they have any left in the stores. And I actually got the napkins to go with it. So I said, let me research my colors and my items and implement a soft monochromatic avocado green tablescape. And then I'm like, what elements um, of that picture I want to incorporate it in the tablescape? So I started with the green tablecloth and I chose this center because of the concrete. It's kind of like a light gray, almost kind of a washed out white per se of that patio. So I lightened the colors with this, which really represents nature at its best. And then my three vases represent the three lights that illuminates that golden color on the side of the house. And I got these three pine trees that is in the background, which is beautiful. And the fireplace, I should say the candles represent the fireplace um, in that picture. And I had these glass candle holders. I think I used them for my last tablescape. And what I did was I took that um, gray, that gray, and I use it lightly, and I pulled it up to the eye level, which is good. So what happens is they have two different color concrete. So I thought this gorgeous placemat represents some of the naturalness. Now, I swear that the roof, part of the roof, kind of want to look like a brown, very dark brown. I don't know if it meant to be darkened and you don't look at it, but the color is gorgeous. So I took my chair covers off just to represent the nature or the naturistic of that picture. And I took out everything that meant clear glass in this Tablescape. I had this beautiful square set that was given to me years ago, and this is my first time using it. And I use it in a black tie style. And I'm gonna go back here and then go through the different aesthetics that I've used in order to implement such beautiful Tablescape. So there is my placemat, and I love these two color ones. And I always say try to find things that you can use multiple ways. That is a Christmas cookie platter with Santa. Who knew? And it's glass, so it represents that glam and gorgeousness of this table. And how about these glass square plates? Now, I just folded the napkin under and make sure the middle of the plate gets all the beauty. And then I topped it with this beautiful solid plate, which I love. And then my finishing touch is this beautiful utensil that I have used before, and it shows that monochromatic look of the gorgeousness of the green and the land and then everything surrounding that house. And I always say layer your look. And if you look at this table, you see it starts with green and then this gorgeous placemat, and it goes lighter green, and then you get that color that is within the placemat on the top to top it off, which is beautiful. And I've chosen, and I'm moving from that set, I've chosen this gorgeous stemware. And then this heavy one. I wanted to do just first initially two, and then I could not find the other three that goes with that. I wanted to do just those, which really shows the currentness and the traditional of the table, which is beautiful. And then I end up putting these heavy ones on just to have some interest on the table. But I think that they are beautiful. I don't think that they take away anything from the table. And I just love how it turns out. Love it. I never used clear glass dinnerware before. When I first started tablescaping, and I looked at videos, they had a lot of clear glass plates, and I've never drawn to the trend, even though I was given a set. And I kept this for, I'm going to say, over 5 years now. And this beautiful picture of this house reminds me of it. Now, when I saw it, I said, I wish I had mirrored or glass tile to put in the center of the table to illuminate illuminate the center vases. But I think this did justice. I think this shows that you can get inspired by nature and implement it in anything. You could implement it in a room, in an office, and of course in your dining room. And I love it. I think it turns out well. Although it took me 2 nights because half the stuff I couldn't find. Like I knew I had the chargers, I found four, and four were somewhere else. So I'm like, you know what? I am gonna wait until the next day to finish it up because I know what I want, and I know that it will come. But to my surprise, it really is beautiful. I wanted to add more greenery to those vases, but then you know what I said? It should be simple. And I pull all the extra out, and it's just one stake. Um, and it's Christmas leftover steak that I always patch the Christmas tree with. Sometimes you have a Christmas tree too long, and then start seeing holes on it. And no matter how you fluff it, it never fills out. So those I bought in reminiscent to that, so I can fill in the holes. And here I am using them in a different way. So go figure. You never know how you might use something. Sometimes you buy something for one reason and a magazine change you. Something else change you, and you're like, oh, I can use it this way. And that's why designs are so gorgeously done these days, because the designers think outside the box in order to get such a cohesive look to their room. So, guys, tell me how you like this. Give me your thoughts. I added a bookshelf. I added a bookshelf to the dining room so that I can grab my magazines and my books, knowing that I do live videos in this room now. But here it is. I'm going to step back a little bit. And this week, even though I have a picture that would fit this theme, I didn't pull it in. I wanted to, but laziness. So next time I will. And I did not change the curtains. It was kind of a lazy escape, last minute. Sometimes when you don't remember it's Tuesday, but you have to do something, and that's kind of what this is. And I want to brace back a little bit for you so you can see. And again, guys, I don't know if you have seen my cabinet. I have like a collection of clocks, which they are beautiful. Some of them is vintage and some of them is current. And my last addition to this room is a Thomas Kincaid clock. It is beautiful. It's far over there. But okay, so this is it. So guys, tell me what you think. Like, share, and subscribe. Remember to plant a seed today and watch it grow, and you will never regret it. Peace.